announcements early this morning. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Cavaliers.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will get the football first. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you've got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
Got room to work. Across the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Chanticleers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Shakes off the defender. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the option. He'll pitch it. And some room to work. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Chanticleers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. And the Chanticleers will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. So Virginia's offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys.
And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
The Cavaliers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Lofts one high and deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be...
They can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
The Chanticleers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Morris. Firing deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Touchdown, Coastal! They put the first points on the board. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do, Dave.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Oh, the kicker's on the run. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Fires to the tight end. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Ennis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to throw. It's Morris. Bringing the heat. The throw. With the catch, it's Ennis. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first.
On the set.
That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the ball squirted out. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Here comes the option. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And right down the middle. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Never thought about taking a knee. Here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air, it's Morris. Unleashes one. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that play just shows you this quarterback trusts his wide receiver because he knows that route has to be adjusted to get beyond the first down marker. These two right now really on the same page.
Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? So now it's second and long. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Makes one man miss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. And the Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed. But they made that play because everybody was on the same page. Nice job.
Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got enough for the first down. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to...
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
In these situations, third and eternity.
Yeah, put him to sleep.
Exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass. My best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. The ball pops out on the return. And he's going to take it all the way back, and it's fun to watch him run, but there's laundry on the field, and I believe this one's coming back.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
The kick is on its way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Breaks the tackle. Now the toss. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Running it inside the 30 and finally out of bounds at the 27.
These offenses are so hard to stop when you run the option because they play the quarterback well. They get it to the running back. The defense looks pretty...
Oh, there's a loose football on the back pitch. And the defense got it. He's inside the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Virginia. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Well, the defense is winning this game, and they are helping out their own cause. That's the second time they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. You know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being...
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. That's a live ball. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. Past the 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive 2-point conversion. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass?
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Morris. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Touchdown, Chanticleers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, heat that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38. The running game doing work. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds nothing downfield, flips it out to his back. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Chanticleers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Pulls it in. It's Courtney. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. And the Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. The Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Trying the left side. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He'll keep it himself. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The option look. Now the pitch. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Well, this defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Morris. Fires on the move. A strike downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there you see the speed on defense. Offense trying to attack him with the run game to the outside, but how about the defense's ability to shed blocks, go east-west, and rally to the ball carrier, forcing him out of bounds for a loss.
Off play action. He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the catch down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Chanticleers are marching down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carved.
Oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. They're not going to get there, trying to sneak it in for the 2, and they'll get 0 instead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Right on the money. On the move at the 30. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense set for a first down play. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Flips it out in the flat. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He did in that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Here's a heat. Still just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
It's caught. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Morris. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Courtney. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The Cavaliers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Yeah, in this offense, listen, we're in warp speed, right? We got to score a bunch of points here. We're down. We're trailing. We got to go fast, but we also got to get first downs. And that's a nice job sneaking in the run, getting the first down, and now we crank the tempo back up.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Cavaliers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. From the gun, the running back looking for Rowe. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cavaliers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Morris. Here comes the heat. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Cavaliers. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on the other side.
And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. On the option. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Quarterback making checks. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Goes to the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. I got to get the football. Offense very lucky to get that football back.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. The Chanticleers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. To throw, it's Morris. Got his man out of the backfield. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Cavaliers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ennis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeps it on the draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Great job by the defense, staying aware on that play here late in the game with the lead, and the offense needs to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before handing it off on the draw, but the defense wasn't fooled, and they make a nice tackle.
Finds his tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. First down here for the offense. Dropping back, it's Morris. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. The Cavaliers line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He's got it on the move. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. He'll do it himself. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
On the move, he fires. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped offside.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense gave them a free one on that one. It's now 2nd and 5. Looking to throw, it's Morris. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. The sure hands, it's O'Neal. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Down of possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Here's a throw downfield late. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the RPO, complete. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Dead center perfect. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in the big moment.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Morris. He's taking a deep shot. He's got it inside the 25. They'll bring him down as he bulks up those numbers, but not the most important one as they'll come up short in this game. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward.
My bad. I was playing around on that one.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Peace.